Hey everybody, it's Giselle. Welcome back to my channel. Today is part 3 of my funny slash crazy modeling stories. So today's is for another casting that I did. This one is particularly funny because this was during a time where I wasn't with the agency that I was with now. The agency at the time, they weren't very professional. They didn't really know the models like personally, so they didn't really know like what models were good for what castings. It was just a mess. So anyway, so I get sent to this casting. First of all, let me give some backstory that the casting was for a music video, which at the time I'd never done any music videos before. So I wasn't really knowing, like, I didn't really know what to expect. It was specifically for a rap music video. I get told that the attire for this casting was like a clubbing dress, some extremely high heels, and like night clubbing type of makeup. So that's what I wore. And so I drive up to the casting to where my agency at the time sent me. I get to this place. I'm kind of confused because I'm like, I can't, like, usually it says like, oh, like casting place, or it says like this studios or whatever. It didn't say that. I walk in kind of confused. I'm texting my friend. I'm like, I don't really understand. Like, I don't see anything about a casting here. Like, I don't see anybody else. I don't see any other girls walking around. That's normally a sign that like the casting is there if you see a bunch of other models walking around. So I didn't see anybody. I walk in, guys. Please just visualize this. I'm wearing a clubbing dress, like the highest heels that you could probably ever imagine, with clubbing makeup. I look like I just left the club. I walk in, mind you, it's like 2 in the afternoon, but obviously I'm wearing this for the casting. I walk in, it's a dentist. It's a dentist. I walked into a dentist wearing clubbing clothes at 2 in the afternoon. So I walk in and I'm like, this isn't the casting, I'm so sorry. And I just leave, a bunch of children just sitting there like, Mom, what? So I go back to my car. I'm freaking out because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get late to this casting because I got there at like the time that I was supposed to get there, maybe like a few minutes earlier, but I get there and it's not the place. So I call my agency, they sent me the wrong place. So I go to the right place and I get there. I'm sitting in the hallway and the girls there didn't specifically look like models, not in like a mean way, but typically when I go to castings, I see kind of the same girls that live in Miami. Like, I know the agencies that they're with. So I'm sitting down, I'm waiting to get called, and I hear when each girl walks in, I hear kind of like a very loud dancing music, which I'm like, okay, I mean, this is for a music video. I walk in, the lady is like, hi, thank you so much for coming. She's like, I can't wait to see all your dance experience. And I'm like, dance experience? I'm like, I'm sorry. I mean, I've done castings before where, like, for example, if it's for a commercial for like, I don't know, like a sunglass company, and they'll be like, oh, do a little like clubbing dance like in the background or whatever. It's a very like casual dancing, like it's not like a dancer choreographed dancing. So I'm just like, okay. And then she's like, yeah, so here your agency submitted you for this dancing role for this rap music video given. Okay, well, what else? Like, so what exactly do you guys want me to do? And she's like, if you guys know me, you know that like I can do some like regular, like, you know, like dance casually at like a party or like at a club, even though I don't go clubbing. She was like, give me your best twerking moves, you know? She's like, just, I don't know, like twerk. Or she was just like, if you even want, like the previous girl, she went like upside down on the wall and was like twerking upside down like on the wall. I'm just like, oh God, Giselle, just dance however you can. And I was just gonna like casually dance like I'm at a club. Even though she asked me to twerk, I was like, look girl, I'm not twerking. Like, I was like waiting for her to turn on the music. There was no music. There was no music. She was like, okay, you can go. And I'm like as in like start dancing. And I'm like, oh, like, is there gonna be any music for me to dance to? And she's like, no, we're just gonna be doing the beats with our hands like that. It was literally just a lady going like, let me know how I'm dancing there, like in the background. And the lady just going like, what? That was the most cringiest thing I've ever done in my life. After that, I was like, ah, wow, I really need to leave this agency. Where they got the idea that I was a professional dancer. Like, who told them that? Like, when did I ever say that? I'm actually pretty sure that I signed like a form saying like my talents, like, you know, extra things, like some models can cook, some models are like do gymnastics and know how to do those things. I'm pretty sure that I put like dancing casually. Like that doesn't mean that I know how to twerk upside down on a wall. Like I'm not a professional dancer or anything, which was why I was like, these girls don't look like models that I mentioned before, because they were dancers. Like they were all dancers. I got submitted for a freaking dancing role. Can you imagine? Guys, like you have no idea how embarrassing that was. Like until today, that's like one of the most cringiest modeling casting moments I think ever. Even more cringer than the last video where if you guys haven't already checked it out, you should go check it out. It's basically, I had a picture of this girl on my phone and then her best friend had to do a casting with me and she saw that her best friend was my wallpaper. And there are a lot more stories. Until now, I'm just gonna do 3 parts, but I have a ton more funny / crazy modeling stories. So let me know in the comments down below if you guys wanna see a part 4 maybe. And let me know what other suggestions for future videos you guys have. And yeah, so I will see you all in my next video. Bye everybody. Hey everyone, thanks for watching today's video. Don't forget to like this video and leave a comment down below on suggestions for future videos you guys have. Also, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell button so you can get notified every time I post a new video. And of course, don't forget to follow my Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. That will all be down below. Bye everybody.